Game day, just an Amtrak away. What's up, y'all? Devo and
What's
Kris Joe
going
show. We
on?
back at it.
We
Second
back,
second
baby.
session, baby. And I'm happy to be back with my brother, man. Hey, it felt good the first day to get back to it. Now we kind of in the swing of
We're back
things,
into the
and we
flow.
getting back.
Hell yeah.
So hey, if you tuning in, every Wednesday 10 to 11 a.m. Devo and Kris Joe show. Hop on that chat, man. We got the chat pulled up too. We trying to see your questions, see what you thought about the games, your input. Just engage with us. And also, we want to shout out Flintstone Cannabis Company for sponsoring the show. Again, hey, if you indulge, that's on you, man. You might need to get you a little
That's on
edible, get
you.
you a pre-roll, make your day a little bit smoother. I don't know, but we appreciate you, Flintstone. Shout out to you guys for supporting the show. But Joe, man, let's talk about last night's game, man, against Cornell. Now, look, we don't want to overlook any teams, right? We, just because it's non-conference and they're coming from a smaller conference. Cornell came in 7-1. The Big Red, Coach Brian Earl, he's done a great job at his time at Cornell, so he always has those guys ready and prepared to play. And it wasn't anything different last night. I mean, Cornell was ready; they were there to the end. The numbers are kind of misleading. We talked about that. It was 81-70 overall, but it was a much tighter game than that. I mean, Cornell
100%.
really had a chance to win it towards the end. It was, we made some plays, we made some shots, and then obviously it came down to knocking down some free throws at the end. But give me your overall, about the game, just your overall assumption and how it went. Yeah, your overall feel. That was the word I was looking for. Shit.
I'm always here to help you out, my guy.
Yeah.
So for me personally, man, I think especially in the first half, we spoke about it a bit, but I think even going back to Virginia, but in the first half of this game, the shot quality that we were getting, shot quality is huge at any level. And I feel like we were just taking some quick shots. Ill-advised shots, if I must say. I think after you play such hard defense, and everybody knows, Phil Hooper, the defensive side of the ball is not the side of the ball you enjoy being on. You know what I mean? So when you do a good job of getting stops and forcing them into late clock situations, and you come down and you shoot a quick one with 27, 26 seconds left on the shot clock and miss, and they get a rebound, that's exhausting. So I think our shot quality as a whole, after we have a good possession on the defensive end, we got to make the defense move. And I think we did a better job of that opening the second half. But in the first half, for me, shot quality was really, really bad. And again, if this is the way that they are, that they want to play fast and get shots up quick, a la D'Antoni with the Phoenix Suns, then my apologies. But what it looks like from the outside looking in is just that we're taking quick shots. Guys not fully knowing their role. It seems like everybody wants to be a scorer. I think what's big in basketball at any level is you could be given a role, but the key is to accept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could tell you this is what you do, but if you want to go ahead and do something else, that's hurting the team. Everybody has to be accepting of a role first and foremost for a team dynamic to be worked out, correctly. And there is a couple guys that do. I think Malik Brown is a kid who comes in and knows his role is not to necessarily scoring. He does a good job of doing the small things. He had 12 rebounds last night, some deflections, a steal, a block, things that might not always show up on the stat sheet, but his impact on the game is huge, and that's his role at the moment. But overall, I think shot quality was poor in the first half. It cleaned up in the second, where we got our first 6 points were drives to the basket, and then we forced a 2-on-1 situation where Bell got a 3 in the corner. And Cornell, like you said, they fought to the end. They were shooting some quick ones too, but they were knocking them down, making plays, big plays down the stretch. They just kept chipping away, right? They didn't never seem any, too stressed out about what the game or what the score was. They kept playing. They weren't looking at the clock or the score. They kept playing, and they found themselves in the game in the second half. So overall, I think just the shot quality has to improve as we go on in this season, knowing time and score. Because every possession is valuable. If we cherish if we cherish possessions better, we'll be straight. Because there was a couple of times, like I said, quick shots, turnovers, charges by Copeland in the first half that kind of deflates us as a team when things like that happen.
No, I agree 100%. And look, I say we're young, but I don't want to keep using that excuse because these guys have a year under their belt, and you got grad
Yep.
transfers or transfers coming in who've had experience. So we could say age and all that, but I think that's just an excuse. I mean, going forward, like these guys, know what to expect. They know how to play, and I think to play at a high level with this team and the roster that we have. I mean, they have to play up tempo, Joe. They have to play fast. I mean, just right now in the half court offensively, it doesn't look good. The spacing at times is good, but overall it's not. I mean, guys don't look like they know what they're doing. They're kind of running around like chickens with their head cut off. I mean, and we're not going to have a lot of assists. We are talking about assists. Judah had 2, and yeah, he has to have more. But the way that we play, it's just you're not going to have a lot of assists. It's more so one-on-one in the half court, and then like I said, for us to excel, I think we got to get out and play fast. And most of the game versus Cornell, that's what really helped us. We were able to get out and play fast and get easy buckets in transition and get to the foul line. But we do struggle in the half court, man. It's like guys don't know, like you said, their role or what they want to do, what spot they have to be at on the court. How's the spacing have to be when Judah's driving? Where do I have to be at to be available to have an opportunity for a shot? It's not just standing and
without
looking
that ball.
Yeah, moving without the ball, and that's something that you learn at a young age. I think that these guys just have to be aware of those things, especially in the half court. Like, how can I create space for Judah and improve his driving lanes and JJ as well? How can I help him out and make it easier for him to drive? Space the floor, move without the ball, because they're going to do their job and they're going to create that. That second defender to come in and help. Now you got to be able to move and make that closeout longer when that defender does come in and help. But I mean, a win is a win, Joe. In college basketball, whoever you're playing,
especially after a tough loss. Yeah, hell yeah, win is a win.
Against Virginia, and look. We'll go back to Virginia for a second. I mean, we know how Virginia is going to play. Boxes and elbows. They're going to make you drive into the defenders, and you better hit jump shots. And then Saturday, we weren't able to do that. And then they did a good job of, taking away driving lanes that, against Judah. Obviously, Reese Beekman, he did a good job defensively. And I think going forward against great teams, we're going to have to figure something out in the half court because those good teams aren't going to allow us to get out and play fast like we want to and like we need to, because they're going to be on the boards. They're going to take care of the ball. They're, especially a team like Virginia, like you said it, they value those possessions. Like every single possession, they're making sure they're getting a good shot or, they're not turning over the ball, making a good decision. And for us, that's another thing, Joe, decision making. Like down the stretch, you talked about, off camera, Chris Bell, making that pass to where it really got cup dunked on. Yeah, nonchalant. Yeah. Just being able to take care of the ball, make better decisions in the half court. Because right now, when we're up tempo, we're playing fast. It's easier to make decisions like that because it's kind of just like an instinct, you know what I mean? And you're just going off the cuff. Like you see the guy get ahead, you know what to do. Pass that motherfucker ahead. Get the ball ahead. Yep. So it's easier to make decisions, in I guess in that up tempo pace. Maybe some people be like, well, you got to make a quicker decision. Yeah, well, it's really only fucking one choice that you have: get it ahead or kick it to the open guy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
In half court,
half
court, we're going against different levels of defense, and they got to make more, I guess, more complex decisions. But let's talk about, I guess the players individually and what we thought about their performance. And I guess let's start. We talked about JJ. We talked about him. In the other show, our first show we had, how he's kind of taken on a different role than what he had at Notre Dame, right? He's a guy who was used to being off the ball, having a guy get him in his spots and kind of get it to him. Now he's a guy who's on the ball a lot of the time, having to make decisions, having to get guys in their spots, and I mean, honestly, he's been struggling a little bit, just making decisions. We see the turnovers. We see, he's kind of second guessing himself with his jump shot. We know he had those couple shoulders injuries, so we heard that's affecting a little bit. But regardless, bro, of what's going on, you can't lose the belief in yourself, because now when you start to see when people start to see that from the outside, you better believe these
They
motherfucking other
attack that.
teams see exactly,
Yeah.
they attack it. So just kind of give me your feel on JJ and what he's been doing good, and then some of the things that can help him going forward, especially that position that he's in right now.
Well, I think going into the season, that was like, the big news is getting JJ's coming back home, back to the crib playing for us at the Houston. I think everybody expected this great 1-2 punch between himself and Judah, right? So I think maybe there's an accumulation. Playing back home already, there's some pressure. Knowing what the
Yeah.
people are expecting of you, the fans, Cuse Nation is a great fan base, and maybe that's a part to play. But I feel like right now he needs to just settle down and make the right decisions on the basketball court. We have some scores. We have the ability, as we see Chris Bell emerging as the next guy really to give us some points and put points on the board for us. We got guys that could put the ball in the basket. You know what I mean? So right now, JJ just needs to find himself and find his footing in this offense and in this new role that he's playing. Because if it's a role where he believes he has to go score, his mentality is score, score, score. And I see it when he puts his head down, he's losing sight of all other available passes. He doesn't see, with his quickness, his size, and his ability, how the defense collapsed. He now has to unlock that second level to his game where he's going to see that pass early and make the right basketball play. I saw last night a couple times he forced, like, going up 1-on-3, trying to challenge the big in a situation where it was just literally him bringing the ball up the floor and downhill and try to go up the big's chest. And that's not the way that he has to do it. And in the contrary, in the second half, the ball swung a couple times, the defense moved, and now he's playing against a closeout, and he's going to the basket. And he's effective in that way because that's more of his game, and his comfort level is slashing. So him slashing to the basket like that is much better than him just off the dribble, off the bounce attacking. There was a time where Judah was open on the left slot in the first half. He took a turnaround jump over two defenders. Like that, to me, is not his game today.
That was a bad shot.
Could it become that?
Was a bad shot, yeah.
Very bad shot. When Judah's open, shooting 46-point-something%, 47% from three, that's the play that you have to make, not a turnaround over two people. That's not the way you get yourself going. So I think at this moment, he's forcing the issue a little bit sometimes when he needs to take what the defense gives him. You know what I mean? He is shooting poorly from three right now, and it's not the time to just keep jacking them up. Get yourself going. Get to the free throw line. Get to the basket. That's how you get yourself going in a game. Like, score. Take your time. Build out to that 3-point. And obviously, you're a basketball player. If you're open, you're going to shoot. He has the ability, but you can't let that, like you said, play in with your confidence. You can shoot that ball. Don't live and die by the three. Get yourself going, get to the free throw line, get a feel for the rim, get a feel for the ball, whatever it is that you got to give yourself a rhythm doing. Then after that, you expand your game. But for now, I think he needs to just settle down, take what the defense gives him, and make better reads as a basketball player, especially if he's going to be a dominant ball handler.
Yeah, and you just hit it on the head. Make better reads. I know we kind of say that like it's easy. That shit is harder than we just saying. You know what I mean? To be able to go in there and against the defense and make the right reads, but it's just about doing it and repping it out. Like in practice, like now when you drive and
seeing a play ahead,
you make making it into a drill. And again, like this is his first time really being on the ball like that. But I think for him, like take the pressure out of yourself. And you hit it on the head, Joe. Like you don't have to think you got to score every single time. You know what I mean? Like, right, you got guys who can help out. Like, shout out to Justin Taylor, who hit 15, I think 8 and 6 last night. He's coming on. He's had some games where he didn't play great, but I think for the most part he's had a solid year. And JJ, 100%. You got guys out there who are going to help you out. And when you get in that lane, stop playing off of 1 foot. Play off of 2 feet. You're a strong, big body guard. Get in there, and if you play off 2 feet and you don't have it, now you can just kick it back out and restart. But I think a lot of times, like you said, he just head downhill, not even knowing what he wants to do, Joe. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just going in there and trying to attack. That's one thing. If it's one thing to be able to get to the rim, right, Joe? It's another thing to know how to fucking finish when you get there and know what you want to do. Create the contact, being able to absorb the bump and then still have body control to finish. Or if it's not there, take the bump and be able to kick it out. I mean, obviously we got one of the best in college basketball who can do that in Judah Mintz. But I think JJ could be really good at that because if
No
you're
question.
playing off 2 feet, you're more in control. You're going to make a better decision, and he's a talented guy. You know what? I'm not going to lose faith in him because I know what he's capable of doing, and I know
Of course.
that he's recruited out of high school as being a top level shooter. You know what I'm saying? So it's not he can't shoot. It's mental, and we know how much that can affect a player mental when you in your own head. I mean, it can affect your game, and you could see that to a certain extent with JJ. It bothers him because he's a really good kid and he wants to help out and make an impact. And like you
Of
said,
course.
being back home, it is a lot of pressure, bro. All your family and
Yeah.
friends, they
Shout
they
out to
coming
B
back to
Trish.
watch you.
He know what it's like.
Exactly.
Nah, facts. B Trish know
So,
what it is.
and I'm sure he getting texts like, hey, what's going on, y'all? Whatever it is, man. If you was real friend, man, stop texting them that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Give him some good shit to read because I mean, not a lot of people have been in a situation where you're from Syracuse and then you get to put on that Syracuse jersey. That's a lot of pressure, and I know he putting a lot of pressure on himself. So JJ,
For
you
sure.
probably in class or whatever you're doing right now, but if you see a little clip, me and my guy Kris Joe, we believe in you. We support you, bro. We know you had a talent,
100%.
and we just want you, keep fighting, bro. And things are gonna work out because you are a talented player. So,
Yes,
yeah, man,
sir.
it's never easy, man. So, but this guy right here, Joe, I want to talk about. He's the guy that we were on him last year a lot just because of his body language. One motherfucking thing goes wrong, he's shaking his dreads and he motherfucking, he lowered his shoulders and shit. But you know what? So I've told this to numerous people too. I think for real, bro. Just to be honest, Chris Bell is probably the top NBA prospect on the team, and people could be like, "Damn, what about Judah Mintz?" I'm just feel me right here, man. Just hear me out. My man, 6'7". He shoot the
Yeah.
blood out that thing. If he
Oh,
if
yeah, he
he if
can.
he if he steps it up defensively, he could be a premier wing defender. 6'7". That's what the NBA is. You 6'7" on the wing, being able to
Mm-hmm.
guard on
Mm-hmm.
perimeter. Got a little bit get a little bit more of that dickhead in you. A little bit asshole. Be a little bit more physical. And bro, listen, you can't have fucking 2 rebounds, man. You 6'7". You got to go in there and go after that shit. Use your athleticism. I see you got 4 fucking blocks. I mean, you got
Facts. That was
the
big time.
ability. He got great timing and the chase down block. And now, like we
Mm-hmm.
said, bro, he's shooting the blood out that thing. He had 5 threes yesterday. I think he had 5 the other game against LSU. Now it's about
Yep.
him being consistent. Bring that to the table every single time because we know you could do it. But bro,
Of
that's
course.
in my opinion. My man is a top NBA prospect if he can be consistent in shooting the ball, and then on the defensive side, being physical, keeping guys in front, and rebounding the basketball. Let me know what you think, man.
I agree. Like you said, we were on him last year for the same things, not rebounding, the body language. You know what I'm saying? It was tough for him as a freshman coming in, just trying to get a feel and try to find himself, playing for Coach Boeheim at the time and just figure out his role on the team. This year, he comes in, we knew he could shoot the ball this year, but now he's out there for longer, extended periods of time where he's probably the toughest shot maker on the team. He don't need much space to get that thing off. He shoot that ball quick. He's 6'7", like you said. Great looking form. He's knocking him down. And like you said, you speak about the defensive side of the ball. Yesterday, he got caught lacking, ball watching and getting beat back door a couple times. So if we could just clean up knowing, okay, on ball defense, when I'm in help, what am I supposed to be doing? Keep your head on the swivel, ball you man. That's elementary. You got to know these things, right? So
Ball you
I
man,
agree.
facts.
6'7". Yep. He's athletic. He could shoot it. He could put the ball on the floor. He got the 1-2 dribble pull up. We've seen him last year dunk some boys. You know what I mean? So he has the athletic
Yeah,
ability.
facts.
So he could be a 3-level scorer, or he is a 3-level scorer, and he could become an elite 3-level scorer if he just continues to get work on his game, get stronger, so he could continue to bump and withstand the game of 35. If he plays 35-minute game or the length of a season, just being able to get to the basket. He's going to be in great shape. I really like his shooting ability, and I like what he's bringing to the table. He came in with a whole new mindset. I could see it from day one, how he came in aggressive. he knows he's, as it stands today, he's the second option on the team, and he's taken that challenge, and he's brought his game to another level.
Bro, I want to speak defensively real quick, just overall, because I look at the roster and I see like the versatility we have, the athleticism we have, the height that we have. So you be like, damn, this could be a good fucking defensive team, like man to man,
100%.
zone, whatever you want to do. But I mean, to be a good defensive team, bro, first, you have to have awareness, right? You got to know the rotations, and I think right now that's like these guys. Like I know they're capable. I know these guys aren't dumb. Like they ain't dumb, but you see they're steps slow with the rotations. Just knowing what, like you said, Chris Bell getting caught, out of position, and now we got a back door. Like a lot of times, McLeod. Why the fuck are you going away from the basket so far like that, yo?
Yeah.
I mean, let's figure out a scouting report. Is the big man stepping out and shooting? Okay, if he is, then I understand that. Then we got to have the other forwards being able to drop and be ready to rotate to the basket.
Yeah, exactly.
But McLeod,
yeah,
exactly. But McLeod, bro, you 7'5", you big as shit. I don't need you to score 20 and 10. I don't need you to do 20 and 10. I don't need you to do that. I need you to be physical as shit. A motherfucker come, like you said, Joe, you 7'5", so the elbow coming like this motherfucker, bye. Like that, it might
straight like, hey,
straight like
just
that.
like Rosie said that he used to do that back in whenever he was playing. Rosie said he used to be elbowing boys just cause. Don't come through this lane. You know what I mean?
Don't with come a motherfucking smile. Like with a motherfucking smile. Rosie, like you come, he'll smile at you like, motherfucker. That's it. But that's, bro, as a big, like, think about you are anchor in the middle, dude. Like if I'm a guard and I see a 7'5", damn near 2, whatever he is, in the middle, like he looking at me, motherfucker, like I'm like fucking drooling as a big motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for you to come out, because if I don't block it, I'm gonna knock the fuck out you, and you gonna be on your back. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro, because that's setting the tone, like the physical. Bro, I just need you to be mobile. I need you to rim run, sprint like that, and just be that enforcer. Like, talk a little bit shit. Bro, you think about this. If we go back to like AO, talking about AO, like AO wasn't talking shit like that, but I'll tell you what, this motherfucker, he'll let you know he right there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go into his chest, he gonna knock you down, and then he might just fucking stand over top of you and look over like this type shit. Like he ain't even. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like that's
strong as shit though.
Man, strong as shit. That's what I'm saying. He going right in McLeod chest. AO putting this motherfucker in the rim. Like that's. But that's what I'm saying. We need that from you, from Naheem. And you get mad at me. Fuck it, get mad at me. I'm just letting you know what we need. Because defensively, I look at the roster. I look at all the guys that we have. Should be a fucking great. We should be able to fucking press up against Cornell. They should never be comfortable against us. Guards is up here, wings is up here.
We got them quick guards. We got the quick, strong, athletic wings. We got the back, and we got who we have. We could have Malik back there, and any given time, Naheem back there. We got shot blockers. We got rim protectors. We got all the areas covered. Right now, it's about just putting it together. Like if I have a 7'5" behind me, I'm really putting more pressure on the ball because I'm thinking, go ahead, go meet big fella at the basket. You know what I'm saying? Go meet big fella at the basket and live, and I'll live with that. You know what I mean? So I'm pressuring the ball. I'm in my gaps where I'm supposed to be, making sure I'm solid off the ball. And go ahead. If that's who's down there, Malik, we got Bell blocking 4 shots. So we got wings that could block shots. You know what I'm saying? And then we got 7'5" and then 6'9", 6'10", and Malik back there that could block shots as well. I'm putting all the pressure on the balls. And I'm not going to sit here, world, and act like I was the greatest defender. I was great in the zone. Facts. I mastered that shit. But I'll tell you what, if I had them boys back there, I'm pressuring that motherfucker. I'm pressuring. I'm up. I'm forcing you. I'm going to funnel you. I'm no lie. When we played for the main Red Claws, bro, and then this off topic, I had, Fab Mello, rest in peace, one of the greatest shot blockers I ever played with. I remember thinking,
he was a fucking anchor.
I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, definitely. And I used to be like, yo, Fab back there? Anytime Fab was on the court with me, bro, I'm up there, all fluff. Ball. I'm going to funnel you to the basket. You're not getting a shot up. Go ahead and meet Fab at the basket, bro. And he's going to go change the shot. And what that'll do for me, I'm gone. I'm going to transition. I'm going to get me a dunk real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we could do as a
Facts.
team, be in the gaps, because we got the length and the ability to be in the gaps. If I'm pressuring the ball, just being there to deter a drive. And if ever you do get past that first line of defense and you got to meet big fella, I'll live with that. I'll live with that every day of the week.
Bro, what if like if so I'm just thinking like in my head, dog, like is McLeod 7'5". If I see a motherfucker 7'5" screaming at me, hey, Pitt coming, man, fuck this motherfucker. He ain't got shit going. I'm here for you. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
KG shit.
man, I'm talking like that. And like you said, as a guard, if I got that behind me, I'm up talking shit. Yeah, motherfucker, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got my big fella right there. I'm talking shit, bro. I don't know if that is
Mm-hmm.
that still in the game, dog? Because I love that
Yeah,
shit.
nah.
That's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they talk a
There
little
ain't
bit
too
of
much of
shit.
it.
Oh, and Joe, if my big guy and I'm on you today, McLeod. My bad, dog. That's just how I'm feeling like that. But look, if I'm Judah, if I'm Chris Bell, man, I'm in this shit like yo, big fella, man. What the fuck going on, man? 7'5", you supposed to be laying this motherfucker out. Like what's going on? Like that's your next step, Judah. And I'm telling you, like we know you got it with the ball. You can do that. Boom. Yeah, we want to see consistent jump shot. You're doing that. You knocked down 5 threes yesterday. Take it to the next level, bro. We need a leader, a motherfucker who's standing out. I need you to take a motherfucker by his jersey, big fella, man. I need you right now, dog. I know we can do it, but we need you. That's your next step, Judah Mintz. Like that, like get outside your comfort zone. Hold yourself accountable, but then hold your teammates accountable because you know they could do better.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's the next in your evolution as a player. You start showing motherfuckers that they're like, all right, damn, we got a leader right here. And I'm not saying you ain't got it in you. I've seen times where you did it, but I need that consistently, bro. That because that's some shit like that. And tell me if I'm wrong, Joe. Sometimes get lost in the shuffle because you feel like, oh, I got my shit. I did my thing. I scored 28
Right.
or whatever. I did, but yeah, bro, we know you could do that. But I was just, it's funny. Before we came on, I'm watching a clip of KD talking to Tyrese Maxey, bro, and
I
you
seen
know,
that too, matter of fact.
yeah, and he just talking about how man we could get our shit all day, but can you make this motherfucker better? Can you make him believe in himself? Like that's like, bro, and even like when I was a player, I got caught up in like, oh, I did my thing. This motherfucker ain't doing what he's supposed to do. But a real
Yeah.
fucking leader and a real player, bro, he make other motherfuckers believe in themselves that they could do it. That they better
No
than they
question.
really fucking are. Like when I heard that, I'm like, damn, like that's the realest shit ever, bro. Because a great player make another motherfucker or inspire another motherfucker on the team to go ahead and do his job. You know what I'm saying? And they not
Nah,
afraid
no
to
question.
step on somebody's toes and let them know.
Yep. No, and leadership can't come when things are going right. Like it's easy to lead when you scoring and then you happy and you can now direct traffic and get guys on board. Nah, even if you're having a shitty game, that leadership role can never waver. If you're you're a leader all the time. Scoring, that shit you can't control sometimes. You could shoot fucking 10 open shots. 8 of them bitches might go in and out. Right? You can't do nothing about that. But leadership, right? That's something that cannot waver, and you got to be that all the time. So I agree with
All
you
the time.
100%.
All the time. And this next guy I want to talk about. We mentioned him earlier, Justin Taylor, bro. He again. I wish Jordan would bring the motherfucking image up. He look. What's my man name on Street Fighter?
Guile,
Dog? Guile. Right? Yeah.
Guile,
Alley
yeah. No, he had the sonic boom.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Jay Taylor, man. You know he's one of the
Yep.
best kids, dude. He a great dude. But again, bro, has been having a solid year. I mean, he had games where I think he didn't score in Maui, but yesterday he came out. He had a really good first half, knocked down some jump shots. He's a guy that can again really help space the floor. He's athletic. He can get out. He can defend. He can rebound. He's been rebounding the shit out that ball. He had 8
Yeah,
last night.
Deepness. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, 15, 8, and 6. Like he's another guy, bro, that if he just goes out there and plays as hard as he can, sticks to what he could do. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get outside of yourself. We know you can knock that motherfucker down, or you might be able to straight line drive that thing. because
Yeah.
we've seen it, bro. And then obviously we need you on the boards because he's making up a lot for what Chris Bell isn't doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just think if we got both those guys on the wing rebounding the basketball at a high clip. I mean,
Getting 4 or
Cornell,
5 each.
yeah, we shouldn't be fucking out rebound Cornell by just two. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, don't like the when. All right, no disrespect to Cornell, bro. No disrespect at all. They're a good team, well coached, but they not on the like. You look at the roster, the
They're not on
talent
that
level,
level.
the ability. Yo, bro, come on, man. I don't give a fuck. He bigger. You faster. Get around this motherfucker. You could move quicker side to side. Like, bro, that's like be aware of that shit. Like you, it's not supposed to be just a win, dog. Like, and I
But
know
you know what
college
it is,
basketball's not
E?
gonna be blown up. What's that?
When you play a Cornell, they're going into the game. Their whole DNA prop is we know we're not going to be top to bottom more talented than most of the teams that we play, like Syracuse. But they're so detail oriented that their shit
Yeah.
they're gonna box out traditionally. They're gonna fucking hit, turn, box, go grab that motherfucker, let it bounce one time before they go get it. So all these little things they're gonna be able to do. You were a hell of a talent, still very talented, could still do it till this day. Right? What happens with talented people? Bro, we're going to take shortcuts sometimes, fam, because we're more athletic. So we feel like, shit, if I get beat, I'm cool. I'll probably be able to block the shot on the backside, or we're going to try to make up all those little things through athleticism, talent, and our skill. So sometimes that's where you can see the differences in teams when we play. So if you play and then you got a team like Virginia who's just fucking they got some talent and very fucking disciplined and well coached.
But that's what I'm saying, Joe. Like we got the talent, like you just said, Virginia. They talented. They doing the same shit Cornell doing, and they more talented.
Yep.
That's the result you go get.
And that's how you want to be.
That's how you want to be, dog. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's get to the spot, box this motherfucker out. Like, bro, why would we don't want to be in these type of games? Because and another thing from the KD clip, I was saying, like, yeah, like we know you can make tough shots, Judah Mintz. We know you can make tough shots. We know, we can win these games. But do we want to play the whole fucking year like that, having to take hard shots or having to like grind out every motherfucking game? Like, eventually, shit, I want a game where everything clicking. We getting that we playing fast. We moving the ball in the half court. Defensive rotation. And not a fucking hard ass shot. Spin. Man, that's hard as fuck to play like that the whole year, man. Give me
no
some,
question.
You know what I mean?
No question. I used to love that shit. I used to love the games where we up 1,000 and I'm sitting on the bench in the second half with 7 minutes to go, and my dog Griff Hoffman in the game, my guy Matt Lyde is in the game, Matt Tomaszewski, and I'm cool and I'm cheering them on because we did our job from the first half to the half and to the second, and we you want to make those effort plays. That's all it is. And it's cliche, bro, and it's a saying that you hear, right? Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. But what about if talent started to work hard? You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You just want talent to work hard and do these little things, and we'll be straight because we have the DNA to be whatever team we want to be. We have that DNA. We have shooters. We have size. We have guys who can defend. We have quick guards. We have big wings. We have shooters. We have bigs inside. We have everything that you need. Every box I feel like is checked for what we need on a basketball team to be successful. And shout out to Red doing a great job in his first year. You know what I mean? And coming in and getting these guys to play. You can see, they're fired up. They respect his word. They've known him as an assistant. And I think that obviously that helped. But Dredd is doing a great job with this group. And now it's just a matter of getting them themselves, not Red getting them to play hard, themselves making those little plays and making those small little adjustments like, go ahead and box out. Don't wait for the rebound. Go grab it. Go get it. And just talking about Justin, just to piggyback and just come back to the point where I like to see Justin get to the basket. We spoke about it off camera and me being able to get to the paint. I think he had 3 points in the paint, if I'm not mistaken. And, that's good to see because he does have that shooting ability and you see him almost settle. But now he's seeing gaps. He was attacking closeouts, hard, tough finishes, hanging off of 2 feet, finishing above the rim. And him too. His next step is there was a couple times where he had the defense collapsing, where he had kickouts, and just to be able to make those reads. I think that's the problem, the reoccurring problem with most of these guys is being able to make reads. But Justin he didn't probably play as well as he would have liked to play back home in Virginia. Came back last night, and had a great outing. everywhere on the floor. The points, the rebounds, the assists, he was there. Defensively, he was present, and we can't ask for any more than that.
And this next guy, bro, I mean, look, I love all the kids on the team. I have a love-hate relationship with this guy just as far as how he plays because he's so talented. He's so versatile. He got a lot of shit going with him. I like his energy. I like his flair. It looks like he's having a fun time playing ball. And that's Quadir Copeland, bro. He just, he's a 6'7". He's a guy who can bring the ball up. He had 4 turnovers in like 12 minutes or some shit. So like the decision making, that's always been like, yo, bro. Like you have to make better decisions with the ball. We know you're great with the ball, but sometimes like play fast, but play under control when you playing fast. You know what I'm saying? Be able to make that decision. He goes in there and has 6 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, he's a guy who you could put 1 through 3 all on the perimeter. He could guard. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Jump shot. It needs to be improved. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to. He's a guy who. He's still hesitant to even think about the shit. You know what I mean? So, and when you're hesitant shooting the basketball, a lot of times it can create those situations where guys are just waiting for you. And we saw how he drew it. He got a couple charge calls.
Exactly.
The charge call yesterday. So when you're confident in your jump shot, it's gonna help you out in every other area of your game. But talk about him a little bit, Joe, because Quadir he's one of the most talented guys on the team, and he's a guy
extremely talented.
If you can get him in the rotation like he already is, but if he can be more consistent with his decision making and just making the right play, you're gonna be on the floor, bro. And I'm saying that because the more you're on the floor, the more opportunities you're gonna get to score the ball. But we don't even need you to score the ball.
1,000%.
He's a guy who could get deflections, get out and start transition, get it ahead. Like he's capable of doing that. Like when you have more guys on the floor who can handle the ball, that's better for us. So just kind of give me your feel on Copeland and what he can bring to this team and what he needs to do to keep getting better.
Decision making, like you said, man, is going to be a big thing. I saw it against Virginia as well. Nonchalant handoff to Justin leading to a dunk. And you see it today, just playing too fast, trying to get to the basket. I think he has to let the game come to him. We said it earlier, but just as a player, knowing your spots, where am I going to be able to be most effective? Okay, is it me being off the ball and playing in the slot and then stampeding into beating a closeout, making plays? Because those things are going to come. Scoring the basketball, like you said, obviously it's just common sense where if you're on the court longer, you'll have more opportunity to score. Don't mean you necessarily will, but more opportunities will arise where you can score the ball. But initially, it's accepting the role. What is his role today? I believe it's a guy who you see, he gives energy on the defensive end. He'll be disruptive. That's 1. 2, make plays, draw the defense, make the right plays. A couple times you see he's just even, driving, and it seems like without a plan. You know what I mean? You're trying to get downhill without a plan, and now you find yourself in a situation where
without a plan, exactly.
Yeah, so you got to have a plan going in there. But I love his energy. his character, just his energy on the bench. You know, he's one of them guys that's going to be doing all the dancing and the celebrations, and he has the team morale is always uplifted with him on the bench or on the court. He seems like a great teammate to have, but for him to be effective for us to and for himself to see more time, I think just being under control, making the right plays. And this is like the third time that I'm saying it today, but I think that that's the reoccurring thing for this team is, guys, if you're going to be dominant on the ball, because we're not looking for him to catch and shoot, right? So he's going to be on the ball more times than not. If you're going to be on the ball making plays, just settle down and make the right ones. You know what I mean? And I know it's a lot that could be going on in your head. You want to stay on the court. You want to score because you're a hooper. Listen, he probably came from a situation in high school where he was scoring the basketball, and now your whole shit had to change and become a playmaker, and now you're trying to adjust to that. Buy into the role. Buy into the role first and foremost, and things will open up for you because you will see more time. You'll gain the trust of your teammates. You'll gain the trust of the coaching staff, and all that right there, all that does for you is build confidence. Oh, shit, they believe in me. I believe even more in myself now. You know what I mean? So I think that's all it is for him.
Yeah, that's how it starts with that self-confidence, right? So another guy, man, we touched on him a little bit, Malik Brown. I think, and again, he's a guy that he's not getting a lot of scoring opportunities. And Joe, he's out of position right now. I mean, he playing at the 5, like that's not his spot. Like I think if he was at the 4 spot, he'd get more opportunities, just to some more scoring opportunities. And right now he just has to get it off the run the floor, offensive rebounds, just getting out and ahead of the defense. That's where your scoring opportunities are coming. Maybe a drop down here and there. McLeod, we need you, brother. I'm talking to you again. We need you. If you can play and be that solid 5 man, 20-25 minutes a game, you're gonna help everybody out put in a regular positions. Because Malik at the 5, now you got Justin Taylor playing the 4. He ain't no 4 for real. Like he needs to be out in the. And I know it's like positionless basketball, but college basketball is different than the NBA. It's totally different.
Sure.
Like if you could put Malik at the 4, he's gonna have more scoring opportunities. But even with that being said, at the 5 position, my man's doing a hell of a job. Like most of the time, if he's guarding that 5 guy, he's going to be undersized. The guy's going to be bigger than him. But I mean, yeah, he didn't score, but he had 12 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? I think he had 6 offensive, seven defensive. Like the guy has a knack for the ball. He's a guy we talked about. Joe, you talk about role. He's a guy who knows his fucking role. He knows what he needs to do to be on the floor and make an impact on the team. I did the post game after the game yesterday and listen to Red talk about him, just giving him props and credit just about him doing his job, yo. Like 12 rebounds, we needed every single one of those because a lot of it, a lot of it led to transitions or not even if it's a rebound, just a deflection. Like you just being there, because bro, he's another guy like defensively. We can move him around, Joe. Like he can switch on the pick and rolls because he can guard that guard coming off that pick and roll. But I for real, I think for us offensively, do we need him to score a lot? Nah, we don't. But I think just giving him more opportunities will, Joe, and you know this, it make me feel better about myself. Now I'm gonna go a little bit fucking harder on the defensive end. Let me get 5, 6, 5 up. Let me get 5 up. Let me get 8, 8 and 10. You know what I mean? So I think Malik Brown is and he's a guy who he's not gonna say much, right? He's not a talker, and like that's just who he is. He does it with his play, but I think he's doing a great job, even just being out of position a lot of the time.
Yeah, no, for sure. So if I think back to last year and even this year, he gets a lot of his stuff in transition, or he will get the drive from Judah or guard and get the dump off and get the quick dunks where he's in the dunker and he's just stepping in behind the help. But I think he's doing a phenomenal job of just being a star in his role. Yeah, and of course, like you said, yes, I want to score. I'm sure everybody that's on that court at any given time wants to score the basketball. But is that what's going to be the best for the team at that particular time? It's not. We guys have roles. We know this bulk of the scoring needs to come from Judah, Chris Bell, Justin. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, whatever's left over, we'll get you. Like you could get
in where you fit in. Like,
you get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? And you might have to get it. Offensive rebound. You might have to get a putback. You got to get it in transition. But what I like is, like you said, he doesn't stop playing. He still played 20-plus minutes. Right, he still played 20-plus minutes. He didn't score the basketball, but he was effective and he impacted the game. That's all you want to make sure, no matter what it is. You want to make sure that you're impacting 28 minutes. You want to make sure that you're impacting the game. Impact the game no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be with scoring. He impacted the game with rebounding and defense. He got a few deflections that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Right, he's guarding guards up there sometimes getting deflection. There was a time in transition where I forget who it was. My man who dunked on Cuff was in transition. He poked the ball out of bounds. He saved us 2 points.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So now they got to go out and take a baseline out. Yeah, now they got to go.
He's the one who dunked on
Cuff. Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out Charlie.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn, motherfucker.
But he's a star in his role. He's doing what he's supposed to do to help this team win basketball games and be successful. That's why I have max respect and much love for Malik Brown. Like you said, he doesn't seem to be a guy who complains. He's going to go out there. He's going to play hard for Coach Red and the staff and his teammates. And, those are the outcomes you'll see. 12 rebounds, a block, a steal. He'll get you 2 assists every so often, 8 deflections. That's how you impact the basketball game.
That's 100%. And I'm looking at the stats. Like we talked about hey, we need to be able to shoot the ball to help our offensive guys out driving the lane. I mean, shit, bro. We shot. We made 13 threes yesterday. I mean, they
Yep.
shot it well. I mean, 47% in the second half, 42 overall. It's pretty solid. Now, I mean,
Very.
really, if we don't hit the threes, we don't win the game. You know what I mean? So they kept us in the game. What it was, obviously, on the defensive side of the ball, we weren't great, but we had situational stops. Like we got them when we needed them. You know what I mean? And guys
Exactly.
made shots when we need them. If you can shoot the ball like that going forward, shit. Judah 5 for 7, Kris 5 for 10, Justin 3 for 8. Those are the three guys. But if those three guys can shoot the ball like that, and talked about Cuff a little bit. Cuff, if you can come in and knock a shot, he didn't play great yesterday, and he's a guy that when you come in, if you want to fucking get some minutes consistent, bro, you better come in and fucking be a pest up there. Like, you got to be guarding the ball. You got to be able to knock down those open opportunities. You got to be able to get it and push the tempo, get it ahead. Like, that's what he has to do. And you mentioned it earlier, Joe. I think off camera, at that size, you got to do something special real quick. Like if
100%.
you is whether it's be pick up the ball and just not let this motherfucker see. Or every time you come in, you're pushing. You know what I'm saying? You pushing the temp and you knocking down open jump shots. Like you got to do that, because if not, bro, you can't play. I'm just keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't play.
No, you're being real.
Especially at that size, bro. Like he's a guy who I think he looks like Kyle Lowry. He got that body. You know what I'm saying? But if anyone know, I played against Kyle Lowry. That motherfucker was a bulldog. You hear me? I'm talking about when that ball came in and I caught it. That motherfucker was right in my chin. You know what I mean? I could smell his breath. All that, bro. Like, that's But that's what you got to have at that size. You got to have a different mindset, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, Joe. You gotta be like, man, I can't stand this motherfucker. That's how you got.
Like, no, I'm gonna just give the ball up because I don't want to even deal with him. I'm gonna just pass the ball up because I don't want to fuck with this dude Cuff Jr. Nah, I don't want to fuck with him. That's what it really gotta be like.
I think, like, too, like, what kind of like frustrate me sometimes is because, like, these kids, it's like we could go back in the day, talk about how the kids are more talented nowadays, like, just skill wise and everything, more talented, but they ain't got this, yo. Like that like as much. Like, that's for me, like, the mindset and like how much what you got in your chest is the separator, bro, because you could be good as fuck, but a motherfucker knock you one time, then now you like, damn, shine away. Bro, your mindset and how hard you go is the separator, bro. Think about if you got 12 motherfuckers locked in like that, just talking, just having that mentality. Man, you a whole different animal then. I'm telling you, bro, that's like they got their approach got to be different. Like, you talented. We know that your approach to the game got to be different. Like, you can't worry if you fuck up or if you miss a shot or whatever it is, man. Sir. You got to go as hard as you can, and that's what it is: effort and energy. Like, that's the one thing that can't be like this, yo. You gonna miss shots. You gonna turn it over.
Can't teach those things. You can't teach those things.
You can't teach those things. You got Joe, and Joe, you know more than anyone now. Like, being on the coaching side of things, man, it's fun to coach them type of guys. Because you ain't really got to ask for much. Yo, bro, I need this from you. I need you. Like, hey, I need you to get 10 board. Go hard as you fucking can. Like, dude, bust your ass. Like, I want to coach those type of guys. Not a motherfucker who always second guessing you and like, motherfucker, I'm the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out there and play hard. I'm not about to my job on the line. This how I feed my family. I'm not about to go try to fuck it up for you. I'm trying to do this together. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing. And I'm not saying these guys don't buy in, but I think at times, like, they get in their head. They want to be on their own shit. Man, fuck this, man. I'm just gonna go get my own. Nah, it can't be like
they're
that,
gonna
bro.
veer. They're gonna veer at some point. They veer. You know what I'm saying? You can see it where it's like, what the fuck? And then, hey, one thing I like that Coach Red is doing though, he not really you veer. You're gonna go sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, even late in the game where Chris Bell turns that ball over, he sat down, and this is after Bell just hit like a tough three. But then you just turn the ball over in a crucial point of the game, like, you gotta come sit down and just think about it for a second. You know what I mean? Because like rest in peace, what did he say? Bobby Knight, he said, ain't a better teacher than the bench. You do something and you go sit down, listen, I'm gonna be there sick, thinking like, damn, I can't do that again. I gotta go out there. I'm telling you, I don't want to sit here too long.
You got a motherfucking choice to make. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of brings me to my next thought, man. You know, and you know, we talked about, everybody talking about this kid Benny Williams, man. Like we, you know, it's like Brent, like bro, look, you got a decision to make. You got a fucking choice, bro. If you don't want to hoop, if you want to be on the bench, this ain't a good look. This,
yeah,
on the front of the motherfucking newspaper, that ain't a fucking good look. Motherfucker did that on purpose to put you to you know, put it out there like, bro, this motherfucker bullshit. You doing this and during timeouts and shit, you not engaged, bro. Look, I love you as a kid. You're super talented. Make a decision, dude. You want to fucking hoop or not? Because real shit, the energy that you bringing, that's fucking the team up, man. If you think it is or not, it is, bro. Because it's kids on that team who are not mentally strong enough to not be able to deal with that energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people can feel 100%. That shit, and it might not affect them a lot, but it's affecting them a little bit. And then you got Coach Red in the back of his head, like, man, I gotta deal with this motherfucker. He crawl, you know what I'm saying, doing all that. And bro, it's something we don't need on this team, because we don't have like the leadership right now to be able to have that not affect us. So all I'm saying is, Benny, bro, make a choice, dog. Like, what you want to do? You want to hoop? You want to transfer? You got to make a decision, dog. Like, because we can't have this drawn out the whole year. How you kicking your feet up? Because if I'm Red and you kicking your feet up, you doing that, man, bye, bro. That's all I'm telling you. Like, you got to go somewhere, man. But if you want to be engaged, if you want to be a part of this shit, look, I might get you in depending on what, you know, how you do in practice, what's your effort and energy level like. But bro, we can't have that shit where you just, you know, yawn and doing all that shit. Bro, and again, you as a coach, man, you ain't dealing with that type of shit, bro. It's nothing personal.
No, you can't.
My job on the line.
You don't want to deal with that type of stuff. And it's unfortunate for everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate for Benny because he's not getting opportunities. At the end of the day, I'm sure Benny, I don't know what he's studying, but I'm sure he's probably not trying to go in directly into that field once he leaves college basketball. I know he wants to become a professional basketball player at whatever level it may be. So you being on the bench, doing that, not engaged, not playing, doesn't help your case at all for what you want to do with your basketball future. It obviously doesn't help the team, because we need a 6'8", 6'9" athletic, you know, if he puts his mind to it, to help us get some baskets and rebound and do those little things. We need him. I said it last year. He was my X factor. The year before that, I was big on Benny. He had that game against Georgetown. I was like, that's the Benny we need. I don't know if you remember. It was a game against Georgia, up and under. He was looking good. Then he had a great game against North Carolina, or was it Duke? I think it was Duke or Carolina. He had a great game, and he was playing great. I'm like, yo, this is you. So we seen the flashes of what Benny could become, but today, that bullshit can't fly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I know a lot of people have questions and want to know what it is that took place. I have no idea. You know, that's to be heard or to be seen. Maybe we'll never find out why that situation took place. But at the end of the day, you got to fix that, bro. Like you said, it's either you want to be with this group and buy in, or I'm sure there's another program for you out there where you could go ahead and be who it is that you want to be.
Not acting like that, Joe. Joe, not acting like that.
That's what I'm saying. Right. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Because nobody wants to deal with that headache. It's a headache. Yo. And you know what? At the end of the day, you transfer, coaches are making calls. Every coach is only a phone call away. Hey, how was Benny? Oh, man, Benny, it's a tough one to deal with.
Right.
It's just, and you know what's crazy is Red's such a great dude that and I don't know what's going on, but Red would still try to maybe taper it so it doesn't seem so bad. But at the end of the day, they already know. They're just calling you for confirmation. So whatever you tell them, they're still knowing in their minds like, yo, this kid's not really a culture kid. And I bring that word up. That's what you want to be. That's what you want to bring into your program, whether it's fucking middle school, high school, college, the league, you want to bring in guys who are going to be culture builders, who's going to uplift and show even the younger groups coming in, this is how it is at Syracuse. Like, this is it. Let me show you how it is to be successful here. And Benny can't be nobody's fucking shadow, motherfucker. Like that kid's is gonna fail. If he was to take anybody under his wing, that kid is gonna fail. I had Paul Harris show me what it is, and although Paul had his ways, and might go home for a couple extra days and shit like that, Paul was an example. Paul was an example. You know what I'm saying, for me. And I had Wes Johnson, who was an example for me of what it is to be a college athlete, to treat your body right, to even enjoy the social parts and to be locked in and all that stuff. Right now, Benny can't do that for anybody. So he's not building the culture, the Syracuse basketball culture, from where it was and where it should be going. It should always be on the up and up. And right now, fucking around, yawning, all that is not helping anybody. And it's definitely not helping your case for whatever it is that you want to do in the future in basketball.
That's a fact, and that's we gonna end it like as far as talking about Benny right there. You got a choice to make, my guy. It's up to you. It ain't up to nobody else but yourself. What you want to do. So that's it. But before we hop off, Joe, we got a couple minutes. We know we got Georgetown. We're going to Georgetown Saturday. Give me. Yeah, you already know. Give me your favorite Georgetown memory, your favorite Georgetown Syracuse memory, the game that you had played in.
Come on, bro. To me, that's easy. That was one of the funnest games of my career. I think it was my career high as well. It was when we were at the Dome in February of 2012. We're playing Georgetown. They got Otto Porter. They got, who else was on that team? Hollis Thompson. They got Kris. What's Henry Sims.
Henry Sims,
so
big ass.
Jason Clark. They got a nice little squad. But, we were doing our thing as well. So I have 28. I'm hitting threes. And, my favorite picture, which I'll post on probably Twitter if I could find it, before all those celebrations started coming out, I brought out the AK and started, because I hit 6 threes that game. So now I'm hitting shots and I'm spraying the whole joint. I'm shooting at everybody on that Georgetown bench. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively, obviously. And that was, to me, at the Dome. You had Derek Coleman was there. You had the alum. I think Billy O was there. So doing that in front of your home crowd, especially doing it in front of some alum, showing them that the program is in the right hands and that, it was great for me. I had on some Concord 11s, looking good, hitting threes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That was my best. Well, I had a few, but my best memory of Georgetown Syracuse rivalry game was when I bust their fucking ass at the Dome.
Hey, shit, that's a memory that could not be forgotten. Whenever you bust a motherfucker ass in them Concords in front of DC and Billy O, I'm remembering that shit. But hey, man, we ran out of time. We appreciate y'all locking in with us on the Devo and Kris Joe. Shout out to Flintstone Cannabis Company for sponsoring and support us. And look, y'all make sure you tune in next Wednesday, 10 to 11.
We here.
Your boy Kris. Hey man, listen, we here, man. We talking shit, but we keeping it real, man. And we hope you engage with us. Keep asking them questions. I go back and forth looking at the chat, but we locked in right here, man. So we appreciate y'all. Next Wednesday, 10 to 11. Lock in with us, baby. We out of here.